Hi, Vinyl Community, it's Mike here, and today I thought I'd show you some of the albums I've picked up in the last 4 or 5 weeks. They're all sort of brand new albums. So start off with an album that I've been looking forward to for a very long time, and it's from one of my favourite female vocalists, and that person is Gwenno, Gwenno Saunders. Now, Gwenno is Welsh. She's got one Welsh parent, one Cornish parent, and this is a fourth album. And her previous albums have been sung almost entirely in either the Welsh or the Cornish language. But there's a bit of a departure for this one, and most of the songs are actually sung in English. So this is a deep edition. The album's called Utopia. So I'll get it out for you, and there you go. So it's got an alternative cover. This is sort of, a gold foil cover. And Gwenno did an in-store at my local record store, which is Jumbo Records in Leeds. And she did a couple of tracks accompanying herself on piano, and Jumbo Records recorded it. So they're just waiting for her approval back, and when they get it, they're going to put that little in-store gig on their YouTube channel, so you'll be able to see it as well. As you can see, because she was in store, that I've got a signed copy of the album. So just sort of looking inside, it's on this sort of orangey colour vinyl, which according to the hype sticker is Las Vegas gold colour. So that's what Las Vegas gold looks like, but it's actually orange, isn't it? And so there's the inner sleeve here. Now the inner sleeve is actually the sort of the outer sleeve for the standard edition. So you've got a picture of Gwenno on the front, and then you've got track listing on the back. So the tracks are London 1757, Dancing on Volcanoes, which was a single, the title track Utopia, then a track called Igath, which is sung in Welsh, and the final track on side one is called War, and then you've got side two, tracks are 73, The Devil, Ghost of You, St Ives New School, and another Welsh track called Hireth. So as well as the inner, you get a card here with all the lyrics on, and then there's this sort of playing card, big playing card, ace of clubs, and a nice picture of Gwenno on the other side. Now, my friend Morton, that's Morton Asted, did a really nice video reviewing this album, and also looking at Gwenno's 3 previous albums. And he posted that video, I think, 2 or 3 days ago. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link to that video. And he does some needle drops as well from the album. So, it's worth going over there just for needle drops anyway. So, go and support his channel if you don't support him already. I'm sure you do. So that's the first album. That's Gwenno's Utopia. Right, next off, this is an album that was it was reissued in 2022, and it was initially sort of issued in 1977. And it's a French folk album, and it's by a French singer and a hurdy-gurdy player, and her name is Emmanuel Parin. And the album is called Maison Rose, and it comes in this sort of this outer sleeve, and then you've got the sort of the proper album inside of that. Just take these things up so they don't fall on the floor. So there's a lovely gatefold sleeve. I think this is a really well presented sort of album. So you've got various details there of the tracks and everything, and it also comes with an inner which is a if I can find it, if I can get it out. Yes, here it is somewhere. Yep, there it is. Yeah, so it's this this lovely sort of fold out in it. So that's a picture of her, another picture of her on the back with the hurdy-gurdy, and then on the inside there's another picture, and there's various sort of details about the album and about her in both French and thankfully for me also in English. And it's a really, really sort of nice album. And it says on the hype sticker that if you like Vashti Bunyan, you're going to like Emmanuel Parin. So that kind of prompted me to buy it. And yeah, she's in some of her vocals, she sounds very, very much like Vashti Bunyan. So you know, if you like Vashti, I'm sure you'd like this album as well. And it comes also with a 7-inch single. And here it is. So there's 2 tracks, La Forêt Bleue on one side, and then the track which is actually probably my favourite on the whole, you know, the whole album here is 17 Décembre, 17th of December. And yeah, it's really, really nice. So she started off as a harpist, apparently, and she discovered the hurdy-gurdy and decided she was going to become sort of proficient in that. And this album is her only full-length folk album. You know, she went in completely different direction after that. Apparently, she was getting a bit fed up with the folk scene. She thought it was getting a bit stuffy, a bit up itself, and you know, all the fun was going out of it. So she decided to you know, go in a different direction after that. But yeah, this is a really, really lovely album. Right, next up, and this is a band originally from New York State. And they're a bit folky. If you like Joni Mitchell, I think you'd probably like these guys. They're called Native Harrow, and this is their album from 2020, and it's called Closeness. And they're a couple, and the lady there is called Devin Tu, and the guy is called Stephen Harms. And a couple of years ago, they relocated to the UK, to Sussex on the south coast of England, just outside Brighton. It's a place called Ditchling, or close to Ditchling, apparently. And yeah, they're really, really nice. I saw them at a Jumbo Inn store a couple of years ago when they were promoting their album, An Old Kind of Magic, which is also a fantastic album. So you got on here tracks called Shake, The Dying of Ages, Smoke Burns, Same Every Time, which is a really nice track, Carry On, If I Could, Turn, Even Peace, Feeling Blue, and Sun Queen. So, you know, the tracks are all written by Devin Toole, does all the lyrics, and then Devin and Stephen write the music together. So, yeah, as I say, if you like Joni Mitchell, that sort of singer-songwriter stuff, I think you'd like Native Harrow. Right, now an Irish folk band, and this is a sort of like an ad hoc band, and that they call themselves Poor Creature, and you know, they play a lot of sort of traditional Irish music, and the 3 main people on here are Cormac Mac Dermada, who is a member of the Irish folk band Lancome. Then you've got Ruth Clinton, who's a member of another Irish folk band called Landless. And then you've got John Dermody, who's a sort of sometime member of Lancome. So yeah, this is an album of sort of you know, traditional Irish music. It's on sort of yellow vinyl, as you can see, and yeah, it's really nice. I mean, but I mean, Jackie. Sorry, not Jackie Clinton. Ruth Clinton has got a really, really lovely voice. You know, she's really, really good singer. And it comes here with a sort of a signed little sort of promo card and and a really nice sort of lyrics sort of booklet. So you can see there's the three of them at the back here, and then you've got various pictures in here and the lyrics as well. And you know, they give details of sort of where they first heard these songs, who they learned them off of. You know, so it's sort of all part of the sort of folk tradition where you know you learn songs from other people, you adapt songs, and yeah, it's really, really nice. So if you like, you know, Lankham and their sort of quite sort of dark, brooding version of Irish folk, then you'll certainly like Poor Creature. Right, so changing direction completely, a bit of Icelandic punk, and this is an all-female band. This is their fourth album, and I absolutely love them. They're called Groa. If I can get the album the right way up, yes, that's it. That's it. It goes that way up. So that's Groa, and you can see that's sort of where they are on the back. The album itself is just on black vinyl, but it's got a sort of bespoke label there. So yeah, I first saw them. They did a live set for the Seattle radio station KXP, and that was on YouTube. And I saw them, and I thought, yeah, these guys are really good. Now, you know, being from Iceland, of course, the singer sounds a little bit like Björk. I think possibly all Icelandic singers sound a little bit like Björk, but it's really, 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 really good stuff. And the tracks on here has got Bird Shit, Screwdriver, Cranberry, a track called Erg, and Beauty Tips. What else have we got? Drek Eki Keki, Kim, and Altsem Egot, and Eldingar E Prague. So some of the singing is in English, and some of it is in Icelandic. And as I say, they're a band that I discovered, you know, a couple of years ago from that, and I went out and bought their third album and thought, yeah, they're really good. And I was really pleased when this latest one came out. So that's the new stuff. And I got some VCLT. And this came from my mate Mike. That's Berwickshire Mike up there in the northeast of England. And he sent me a couple of albums by a sort of folky band from Lancashire. Now, this band used to be on telly quite a lot in the early 70s, and I do believe that they actually came to fame by winning a television talent show. And as I say, they're from Lancashire, and they're called Five Penny Piece. Now, I must say, you know, they're a little bit corny. You know, they write all their own stuff, and they appeal to sort of, you know, nostalgia. You know, about, you know, songs about the good old days, and you know, they like to use a bit of Lancastrian sort of dialect. So, I mean, you've got a track on here that's actually called Ibar Gun. You know, and you can't get more sort of cliched northern than Ibar Gun. And then, you know, what have you got? King Cotton. So they, you know, they sing about, you know, they sing about mining, they sing about the cotton industry, you know, all these things that were sort of going on in, you know, in the north of England in the 19th century. So yeah, the singer is a lady called Linda Meeks, and she's got a really, really lovely voice. As I say, you know, they're a band that was sort of, you know, on the telly quite a lot, you know, various sort of variety shows and whatever. I don't think they ever had any chart success at all, but you know, there they go. So this is called, what's this called? Five Penny Piece Telling Tales, and that's the very best of Five Penny Piece. So yeah, thanks very much for that, Mike. So I'll be listening to both of those very shortly. So that's it. That's everything that I've got you sort of up to date. I'll be off to Leeds Record Fair this weekend, so no doubt I'll be picking up some more stuff. So until next time, I'll see you. Bye bye. Bye.